carried the ball just 5 times.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to Robinson now on first down.
And down to the 36-yard line here. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On the bootleg, it's Penix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Darnell Mooney, 36 yards. And the Falcons take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is now 2.
14. Eagles 12.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Go Silver, ready?
Throwing is Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Trying to get down into his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Now Penix. That is incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
To the air, Penix. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he will finally be shoved out of bounds down at the 30-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards.
It's a gain of 48 yards. And the Falcon first down.
Looking to throw, Penix.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
He delivers another to Goddard, complete.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
A 47-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good.
And that will make this a 9-point lead.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit. Well, at least it wasn't a turnover like the last drive. You'd think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover. Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
And looking to throw, Penix. And this will be caught by Mooney.
A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third.
It's a gain of 19 and brings up third down.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Falcons.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here's Penix. On On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Falcons.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
And it's 3rd down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
72 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
They'll throw with Penix. Now a run here off the RPO.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Looking to throw.
Now Penix going to hold on to it. That one deep for London.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Drake London, 48 yards. And the Falcons are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Hurts.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 3 quarters in the books.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he stopped immediately there. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Falcons' 44-yard line.
Crowd left Yeti.
Now back to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
A 7-yard loss.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Here's Hurts to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
4 yards.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Another try for Barkley. And this time he is in. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles will add to their fourth quarter lead. They do tack on the extra point as well. And it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Here's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Again, it's Robinson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Robinson up the middle.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On the ground with a tight end. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and
Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down.
They'll set up a throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They'll go for it. Here's Penix.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to run.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
taken down.
Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
73.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 20 line.
David Onyemata, a 7-yard loss. Brings up 3rd down.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Denver Broncos and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Nix from the gun. We throw it deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
This is Ingram working the left side. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
Get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They're going for it. It's Nix. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Cousins' first play is going to the air. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
16 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Cousins. That's him on the quick hitter. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The 50. 30. Hits the 20. And into the end zone he goes. A pick six for Denver. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that third down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Staying with Robinson. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
Taken down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
On second down, Robinson. He's out in the clear. Space on the right. He's got room. Has room into the secondary. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons making a one-point game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Harvey once more. A lot of space ahead. Off to the races, middle of the field. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie, he's putting on a show.
Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Wide.
Cousins out of the pistol here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off Alex Singleton. And the Broncos are going to be set up in goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here. Harvey. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point try now from Lutz.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
21. Falcons 7. Will Lutz to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Falcons
Going to the ground again on first. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
stopped by DJ.
Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12. At the
Here's the fake
27.
Cousins to throw. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line.
It's a gain
He
of
picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
We'll call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
That's a gain of
Throw here, third down. And he puts some heat on this deep ball, left side.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Gets this one to London. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. Running in the red zone. And they take this in for the score. The Falcons make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Falcons Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Marvin Mims now to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Offense to the line fast. Shotgun snap to Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Divine Diablo there on the tackle. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's good for Broncos. 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Broncos.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
10 yards on the
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Bronk, means it's 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down.
Captain. Joe.
Throwing here, Nix. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
One final shot before the half. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will extend their lead as time expires in the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Carter on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Robinson again here on 2nd. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And a big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. On the play fake, it's Cousins. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, Cousins. Back to Pitts it goes. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. Flushed out of the pocket. Catch made. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. It's Cousins once more. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
It'll be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Looked like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by, I love this name, Devon Diablo. And the Falcons bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Play action now for Cousins. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Now Cousins leading his Falcons to the line. They're going for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That's P.J. Love. And he gets them a fraction more breathing room out to the 3-yard line. Well, he looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Nix from the gun. Ingram's got another one. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Giving this to Harvey. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
Captain. Bombers. Away.
Looking to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos push this to an 8-point game. Going after upcoming, this for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos push the lead to 2 scores now.
Falcons 26.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Carter on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Here's Robinson to start the drive. He's got room to roam. There he goes on the right side. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have cut it to a 3-point game here in the fourth. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos push this to an 8-point game.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos push the lead to 2 scores now. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Carter on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Cousins now off the play fake. He throws a bullet to the center. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Nix. Drops back. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a 2nd down.
A loss of 3 yards. It's 2nd down.
Just a tremendous effort from the defense there. A sense of urgency on 1st down in the red zone. Got to find a way to knock this offense backwards, and the defense just did.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. 3rd and long for Nix. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Broncos up by 9. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And that grows their lead to 12.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Here's Carter on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Robinson. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
He just keeps scoring and scoring and scoring it. Look at the juice he showed on touchdown number 4. He actually looks like he's getting stronger and faster as this game goes along. Just wow.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Harvey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd down here to Harvey. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Nick's trying to sneak it. And this one is over. He's got the Broncos the first down and actually just about button up this victory.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
They're going to pass it here. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. He'll look to throw it. This is Ingram working the left side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Oh, and they're going to have their fullback trying power for it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Setting up to pass. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the Falcons take over deep in their own territory, down inside the 10.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.